brings y'all to CIAA, man? You know, what's the weekend looking like for EP?
But this right here is my. Paris said we came before, but I don't remember coming to this type of rowdiness. Not bad rowdiness, but a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? And to be in the fact to where like, again, we was here. We did a thing with the alumni last night. We was at the Civic Center, which was crazy. But then down the block was Brother Meth. That was insane.
But y'all made a guest appearance.
Yeah, All Access came contact me.
Took the stage right quick. Got a lot of love from
it. Yeah, it was dope. I mean, that was, again, to be down here right now. Again, well, the people don't see it all the time, but we always performing with our peers.
Gotcha.
So this is a dope time to see everybody else getting a chance to enjoy everybody like we see.
Yeah.
You know, touring with Rakim and being there with Nas and all them and Red Meth all the time. We see it all the time. But for them, this is kind of dope for them to bring that down here, you know, and let everybody see what we, you know, do all the time.
Now, what keeps you guys inspired? You've been doing this for 25, close to 28 years, correct?
Yeah, well, 1988.
1988, okay.
Right.
That's
well, 87, but it's my thing in your custom.
Well, that's the single came out,
yeah,
but 88
but y'all been doing
it
it for quite a. What keeps you inspired? You know, the way the music's kind of changed, things are a little different now. What kind of keep you guys inspired to kind of keep going out there? What's your, you know, after a while I know it's money, and then after money it has to be what, your legacy? Like, what keeps you
There's
guys
way
going?
more that the people calling for it. You know, the
demand.
The demand.
To see the golden era. They heard about it, you know what I mean? Now they actually want to see it. So a lot of these shows we're going to, our fans from 88, 89, 90, they're showing up with their children who's 21 now with the new sneakers on, like, look, this is music.
Right.
That stuff you're listening to, that ain't music. Look, this is
Yeah.
Eric in Paris right
Don't
there. So
stop.
that's the fun part. That's where the inspiration comes. And plus it's just our job from, you know, what hip hop's done from us. You know, 87, 88, One's House Tour stuff.
So you guys feel like you have to kind of lead the charge and keep in that roots, or being the bricklayers, so to speak, to hip hop? Because suppose you guys just stop touring or stop doing shows.
Oh
and your
yeah,
peers
they
stop doing.
Yeah, it would because the reason why is because they would want to paint a different picture and put a different face on the culture if they can.
Do you see them doing that now? Do you see them trying to do that?
Of course they trying to, you know, cause any young kid is just disrespectful anyway. That they feel like, you know, yeah, whatever that was. Cause I know a known rapper on Sway was like, yo, the 90s is dead. You know, like, okay, well, what you mean by that? You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, right now, everybody's still touring. And matter of fact, we doing venues like you're doing. And we doing shows like you're doing. But the fact of that, we got both worlds. I got your children, and I have my fans. So I don't know what you mean by, and now you have everybody trying to duplicate the culture and duplicate my era. Meaning that your jewelry you wear, your clothes you wear and how you wear them, your haircut, the jewelry, your slang, everything comes from the culture. That's why movies like Dope is being made, or you see the breaks being shown on VH1. There's a reason for that.
You feel people are missing that.
Because they know that era will never be duplicated, but it's so fly. The 90s was just fly. Not taking up from what happened, but that right there was the bulk. The late 80s and up to that was the bulk of what you see now. We laid that as far as our era.
So last question on this topic. If you open the book on hip hop, right, and it says EPMD there, what would be written about you guys? What do you think it should say?
That we came, we put it down, and that we did our job. You know, there's only one Eric Sermon, one Paris Smith, and, you know, hip-hop's been good to us. And in this lifetime, again, when you had one form of music, if we didn't drop the crossover, then where would hip-hop be? What road would get followed? So it's kind of like an obligation of what hip-hop has done for us, just to not try to lead, but just be ourselves and do what we love.
And you, E?
Yeah, I just think that again, the EPMD, you know, we wasn't just only loved by our fans, colleagues like EPMD. If you ask your favorite rapper or whatever, they're gonna be like, yo, my favorite group is EPMD. You ask an actor,
you get into the samples,
a basketball player,
hip hop history,
you know, our history goes down to where not just the fans, our colleagues, people in the business, we was one of their favorite groups.
Now, we're just getting started, Bill. So you know, talk is cheap. So
one thing I want to say is,
what was you gonna say? What was you gonna say? What was you gonna ask us, Bill?
How did the Fisherman hat come into existence? How did y'all know that was gonna be like something that everybody kind of said this is their thing?
I don't know. We was getting some clothes, and I think something in the video, in the song "Strictly Business" sparked it off. I think Paris brought it, and he just picked it up from it. I guess something in the song talked about that, right?
Yeah, and the Strictly Business, right? The Fisherman hat. I don't know the verse.
Yeah, but something in the song said that. The treatment was by the campfire, boom, boom, and that was what that inspired that.
Gotcha.
So that was the scene that, you know, again, back then we made records. If I said MCs jumping out shoes and socks, the video showed shoes and socks. You know what I mean? So whatever we send around, we try to do it. So whatever that campfire scene, whatever, I don't know the verse now, business, but that's what inspired that.
Now, lastly, I know I said that's the last question, but I'm gonna go to one of your videos. I Shot the Chef, right?
That's Strictly Business. Yeah.
Strictly Business. You was doing so much smiling there. It seemed like you had so much fun. I just watched the video the other day.
I don't know. Again, it wasn't our first, but we just was bugging out because it was acting, you know, and that was our first kind of like little acting with the video, so and so. But I don't know. That's what we were.
On the Run's House tour, coming off the Run's House tour. Fat Five Freddy was.
But we laughed at every video. I mean, you guys are chills where I was really laughing at. I was really bugging out. It was so funny.
That's what it is. We wrapping up CIAA weekend.
Yo, Eric Sermon the Bandit.
Yo, Paris Smith, the Mike Doc of EPMD.
This is my homegirl from my hometown. Yes. You know how we do. GossipViv. This is 50.com. Peace.
Brentwood.